don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everyday. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't celebrate. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
What a crazy bullshit. I'm reading through good morning. Fuck. Proper way to start. Good morning. I am reading through the Aiccelerate fucking shitstorm out there. Oh my god. You know when you see something and you know it's going to cook. You know it. Right? I didn't know about Aiccelerate till yesterday. And the second I got that put in my radar, the second I saw it, I'm like, oh, dude, that's a cook that you must get in. Took all of 15 seconds of looking at it to realize, oh, that's not a normal thing. That's going to be a cook. And here we are. It's wild how different those things look, and it's playing out exactly like that. It's a cook. I'm sorry, I'm dying over crypto Twitter right now. And the unrelenting FUD around this drop, and the like, my God, guys, just in your face insider cabal kind of distribution, and it's wild. I don't remember the last time we saw something like this. You could argue that you see every coin, to some degree is doing this. It's just not as in your face. Dude, cutie, it's fucking unreal. When I got that little splash screen up, I was just like looking through some of the comments, and I'm sorry, it just hit me. It's so crazy. Musty, hey, come on, let me do some GM. Let me get into this proper. I'm sorry, it was a stupid way to start, but man, and some of you guys might not know what I'm even talking about here. Right, it's the thumbnail, it's the title. I literally heard about this Aiccelerate DAO yesterday. Only heard of it yesterday, and man, this is the thing. And I'll tell you what, the metaverse is back. Coming back. Metaverse is coming back. NFTs are coming back. DAOs are coming back. DAOs are a major play this cycle, guys. I'm going to put DAOs.fun up on the screen. DAOs are a major, major play this cycle. Not as main character as AI crypto, but I'll tell you what, it might be almost that high. Look at Aiccelerate or Aiccelerate in the top 2 instantly in 12 hours. Less, like what? This is hours old. Okay, I can't wait to get into this because with all the FUD here, I don't know. I think AI16Z is a 10, 20, all the way up to $40, $50 billion coin. It's crazy. I think Aiccelerate, it could be the same thing. And right now with that FUD, this is maybe a really spicy opportunity to get in there. Okay, I'm going to get into all this stuff, but holy shit. Watch that hard, and we're going to see over the course of this hour or two how much that market cap changes, because I don't think that's a nothing burger. We'll see. Anyway, Gravity, good morning, Edge. Christian, China, great to see you, man. I know we're going to lose you to the to your morning DAO meeting. I know. It's great seeing you, though. More money. Apu is cooking. I want to take a peek at that. I like that. I like anything Murad, touching. So, Cutie, good morning. Yeah, Musty again. Cosmos. Top, good morning. Dude, I want to check that out then, Musty. I gotta look for that. I don't remember if I got that pegged or like pinned already, but yeah, I don't know. Dude, I know. I hope. Look, if I got the opportunity to buy into that yesterday, man, no doubt I would have. No doubt. I think this is going to cook today, man. I think that thing's going to be on a fast track to $1 billion. 180 mil market cap. They've announced nothing yet. I think that's going to be a cook. I'm really looking. I got to look for some liquidity somewhere. I think there's something there. Rocky, good morning. No kidding, Rocky. You got an other side. That's ballsy and also might be a good play. Long DAOs. Gravier, I don't know. My gut tells me it's an ape. We're going to look at who actually holds and who dumped because maybe that's telling. I think it's a hold. I think it's a big-time potential play. That gets to AI16Z levels. You've got a 6X, a 7X. Yeah, I don't know, man. And I think they all go higher. We got to watch out for more DAOs, though. Right at some point, if there's so many DAOs, they kind of water each other down. And that is probably what's coming here next, too. But I don't know. I think we got a pretty cool opportunity here yesterday. Santi, right. I mean, if anything, look, I think this was obvious to anybody who saw it. But if anything, I can usually see things that are going to be a cook. Like when it really stands out, it really stands out. And there's some meme coins that just really stand out. Something like that really freaking stood out. Thoughts on Cookie? Oh, I love Cookie. Renum or Rhinum. I love it. It was in Cookie since 1 mil market cap. And been in and out of that a few times. I sold my bag of Cookie this week. I hated it. Hated to have to sell it. Needed to pay for some medical stuff. Had to sell it. I really didn't want to because I think that's got some legs. I think Cookie's got some legs. Gus, good morning. Nunya, we're talking about Aiccelerate. We're going to talk about that a bit this morning. Hypios. No, Musty. I mean, I saw them. I didn't buy it. Even though I saw it at public, Confusion tipped me off. Yes, yeah. Cookie got a spot listing, man. AIXBT and Cookie, and there was one other agent that got or AI project that got a spot listing too. It's pretty freaking bullish. Yeah, so good stuff. All right, let me hit macro. First off, guys, smash the like. Smash the like, subscribe if you're new here especially. Make sure you subscribe here. Inside NFTs. You can follow me on X at Huda_idiot. Boom. Yeah, let's get to this. All right, look at the macro crypto market to start. Bitcoin at 94K. Another red morning here. I mean, although yesterday wasn't. Yesterday was nice green morning. We needed that. We need something more. I think we're a week away from really starting to take off here. 2 weeks. 2 weeks at the most. End of this month is going to cook. You can bookmark this. End of this month is going to cook. Right around the Trump inauguration, maybe some executive actions. Maybe. I don't know. Is ETH in danger of falling below 3K? How wild would that be? And I'll tell you what, I think it might find a lot of support right there. But there's ETH right now, 3,200. Solana, $186. I'm not going to spend long on this. I do want to get right to Aiccelerate. And then NFT market here. Let's peek at volume real quick. Rolling 24 hours, 19 mil. But let's see how yesterday came in. Wow, 17.6 mil. So volume clearly pulling back until this crypto market actually gives people some confidence. People are not going to go hard into NFTs quite yet, right? NFTs really did pump up quite a bit. And so in a way, they're inflated. Nobody's going to buy at these prices until the NFT prices fall down. Then with macro crypto, looking how it does, people will buy. But right now, NFTs are kind of high. Crypto's kind of high, but little uncertainty there. Anyway, 17.6 mil in sales. Sellers down, buyers down, transactions up. Average sale price down, profits negative 2 days in a row here. Yeah, cutie, sleep less. Also, we have a ton of giveaways coming. We really do. I'm pumped for it. I'm pumped for it. Hopefully NFT giveaways too. Like we got a bunch of whitelists that are coming up, but I'm really hoping we get some like good NFTs to give away here. We'll see. We'll freaking see. Top collections here, Pudgy Penguins. There's the Kings here, followed by D-Market, Azuki, Lil Pudgies, Elementals, AI16Z Partners cooking. I got to remember to show you what they got cooking. They do have something going, something coming. Those NFTs were floor price looking spicy yesterday. Courtyard Doodles, Guild Guardian Heroes, Bitcoin Frogs. I'm pushing up into the top 10. Replaced that BRC20. Man, those were a cook too. A $40 mint got to like $300, probably higher right now. Incredible things. All right, here's Aiccelerate DAO. There it is. There it is. Cutie, where are you based out of? Just curious, like kind of what time zone. Aiccelerate, it's another AI crypto DAO. You can think of it very much like AI16Z. First check in a column for Gigabullish. It's an AI crypto DAO. Right off the bat, I'm interested because I've thought for a while these DAOs are going to cook. Thought for a while these DAOs were something special and that the meta would shift there. Clearly, it is. It is. Big time. Going to their website. So it was DM'd to me yesterday. Hadn't heard of it. The name didn't, nothing about it screamed, go do some digging, but I had to click. And I'm telling you, the first minute of looking at it again, seeing it's a DAO, AI crypto DAO, looking at the members, their partners, that's what won me over in an instant, guys. So a quick review on who's in this DAO, and it's so impressive. It was instantly cook. Members of the DAO is current or former Coinbase employees. You can even say builders, right? Google, AI16Z, got Shaw. We'll see some individuals here. AI16Z, Virtuals, Eigenlayer, Abstract, Story Protocol, Mechanism Capital, Topology Ventures, Bankless, Arc, and more. Core team here. Here's some of your investors. It's not even investors, man. Core team, the guys building out this DAO. Their advisors is where it starts getting, for me at least, really spicy. Shaw from AI16Z. Jin from AI16Z. I'm going to tell you guys, too, Shaw's giving me SBF vibes, kinda. It's kinda. I like Shaw a lot, but you can't deny there's a lot of accusations about him being a grifter. And then seeing things like this, look, I can argue both sides of this. Like, the DAOs and crypto is a new way to build, and I like the idea of rewarding people who are part of that ecosystem. In a way, it's just rewarding people who are early. We'll especially reward the builders, the people who are helping build the narrative even, too. So a big part of me just likes it, even if it doesn't feel fair. And I'll tell you what, it might not have been very fair. We'll get to that breakdown here. I could argue both sides. This was a very insider cabal thing, a bunch of friends getting rewarded, and it's not a little amount of money. You saw the thumbnail. Some guys, you had two options. You put in 0.5 SOL, $90, $95, or you could put in 5 SOL. You put in 0.5 SOL, you ended up with $250,000. Yeah, for real. For real. That's really what happened. You put in 5 SOL, what is that, 900 something bucks? Those guys made $1.8 million. That really just happened. Is it shady? I don't know. Shaw gives me kind of vibes. I like Shaw. I really do. I still think I'm getting him on the show here. I like the guy, but I liked SBF as well. There's like, at some point, there's a question about maybe ethics, but I don't know. I can't accuse the guy of anything. I've never seen anything shady from the guy. But you know what? Like, Spidey sense kind of tingles. I don't know. Here's some other developers here. Saigar. I'll tell you what. Saigar, very specifically, if I'm questioning this thing, if I'm questioning if this is legit and safe and not a scam, I don't think it's a scam. But if I'm even questioning it, me seeing Saigar on the list of developers is all I need. I'm telling you, that's literally all I need. Because if Saigar is a bad dude and involved in something scammy, either he's tricked or this space is fucked. Because Saigar's involved in some of the biggest shit out there. Specifically right now, Abstract. There's just not anybody I can think of who's as technical. Like, OX Quit's like kind of on that level. I think Saigar's even bigger, better in a way. But you know what? OX Quit, Saigar, if they're involved in something, that's a stamp of approval for me. So I'll tell you what, and hopefully this frames the whole conversation. If Saigar is involved, for me, I roll the dice on it. So keep that in mind as we go through this. He's fucking excellent. I really like this guy. Few other people involved in the development part of this DAO. Investors here. Andrew Kang, Mark Weinstein. I don't know these guys. I probably should. Research, again, partners. Sammy. I love Sammy. That's another checkbox or check mark in that column for why I'm bullish on it. Again, AI crypto, that's super bullish for it. Shaw and Saigar, bullish for it. Sammy, putting Sammy on this thing makes me really bullish for it. It does. All right. Outreach. The two guys from Bankless and then Thread Guy. I like Thread Guy. I think he's a decently reputable dude. I don't think Thread Guy's not scammerish. As I don't think the Bankless guys are either. There's enough good names involved here that man, it makes me just almost by default give it the benefit of the doubt. But let's see what happened here because it's kind of questionable. It's kind of. All right, so we got Aiccelerate, Aiccelerate. What is that, Eliza? First off, looking at the chart. 172 mil market cap. I want to refresh this. 172 mil market cap. The whole time I see this, guys, I'm still thinking Saigar. A DAO building AI tools and products and frameworks and infrastructure with Saigar involved. Keep that in mind with all this FUD. And here it is. So token launches out of the gate, 250 mil market cap. By the way, it probably helps to set it up this way. How did you get the token? How do you get the token? You basically had to be invited. Now, they did have a Twitter thread, and you could reply to it and maybe plead your case or hope they picked you, but you could literally reply to the Twitter thread, and they could pick you. That simple, right? So plenty of guys throw replies on there, hope to get picked. I don't know anybody who did get picked, and I don't know anybody who thinks that was done like legitimately. But guys like Crypto Leon, this is a 15-year-old kid, guys. Maybe 16 now. This is a kid. Really nice kid too. Like I like him. He's hustling out there on X. He's just writing, making content, tweeting stuff, right? And so Crypto Leon got on that list somehow, some way. Put in, I'm assuming here, hang on, is that, I'm assuming that means he put in 0.5 SOL, $90. And this little dude walking away with, at this point, is that, oh, you know what? That's market cap. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can figure out. Oh shit! You know what? There's a dashboard. We can see exactly what he got. We got out traded. Is he even 17, Musty? I think he's like 16 at the most. Hey, appreciate you, Benny. Dude, I love doing it, man. It's the best. Dobro, good morning. Yeah, I think he got in though. I'm pretty sure. Pretty freaking sure. Because I heard that Crypto Leon got somebody else in that was trying to get in. I think he maybe sold. There's a dashboard that shows all this. I can't wait to show. In fact, I might jump to that quick here. But is this what you were talking about? The thread or something? Here's Maverick. I think this is who I think Musty mentioned. So yeah, Maverick got in 240 grand. So he is one of those guys that put in half a SOL. Half a freaking SOL. Let me see if there's a thread here. Oh, it's probably that. Oh, this does look good, actually. All right. You know what? I'm going to come back to that. I just want to get through some takes out here. Cabal turned 0.5 SOL into 240K, 250K, right? Depends on when you sold it. VIPs put up 5 SOL each. Sitting on, last I saw with that, it was like 1.8 mil. It's a lot of money, guys. This is where it gets spicy, though. Thank you, man. Yeah, Edge, that's going to be dicey. I wonder if we're going to get like news of some guys staking it or whatever. I'm not even worried about holders distribution right now. I'm just looking at market cap and thinking the second they announce something like, here's our first partner, here's the first thing we're building, I think this is a Sendor. It could be. Yeah. And so, Christian, great point. ties right into what we're looking at here with Businessman. Nobody seems happy about it except for the 15 guys who got it, which tells me it's basically at a sentiment low, because it's not just like a little FUD, it's full-on hate. It's full-on hate about this thing. And when you have something like that, you have that kind of vibe feel, you can't get worse than that. You can't make any more people hate you than right now. I mean, really, it's hard to do that. Which to me makes me think that it kind of only has one way to go, especially with news, especially then when it settles. When it settles and people are over how the distribution worked. And all of a sudden, it's looking at market cap, looking at product, looking at deliverables, looking at what they're doing. All of a sudden, you start to be a little more reasonable. And then you compare it to AI16Z, and you go, okay, 1.3 billion market cap. By the way, what was it, 2.4 billion last week? Earlier this week? Right? You start actually doing some numbers. You're like, oh, hang on a sec. You mean I could probably get a not so hard 5, 10x, 15, right? That's what people will start doing. Guys, we need to stay ahead of the rest of people, because that is what the rest of those guys are going to do. All we got to do is just be knowledgeable about what they're going to do, and we get to play a step ahead of them. That is what they're going to do. We can still feel how we feel about this thing, and we can also know what's going to happen next, potentially, and we can play faster than these guys, man. I love it, English. Dude, English, yes, man. FUD there's nothing more bullish than FUD. Make no mistake, guys. Everybody else trades off of emotions. I do too. But man, you really win when you don't. And you really win when you start recognizing those patterns of how people trade. And you don't trade like them. The second you're trading like everybody else, you're doing it wrong. You see FUD, you hear FUD, you feel what we're feeling right now. That is a signal. You go against your nature, right? That is a signal to buy. I feel something really spicy here. I like Businessman. This AICC is a scam. Market that isn't open for the public to generate hype. Yep. Whitelist 200 influencer wallets, low supply plus alts. Yes, alts is a big thing. There were quite a few anonymous accounts that got distributions, making it look like some normal people got in. It wasn't. I don't think it was, guys. I think it was the same guys, anon accounts. Some of these guys dumped their tokens and they deleted those alt accounts. It's pretty fucking shady. But man, I got to say this again. Make no mistake, every single token drop, I'll say this, 99.5% of token drops, they're all shady. We just have less insights into them. They are all like this. Some of the top meme coins out there are exactly like this. Completely insider held, controlled, all kinds of alt wallets, all kinds of market making and manipulation. They're all like this. Guys, almost 100% of tokens out there are like this, with all kinds of scheming and shenanigans and holdings behind the scenes that we just don't know. Like, we assume it happens. I'm telling you, it happens. I would say this is probably the most normal drop we've seen. It's just transparent. And man, it doesn't look good when we know how it worked. But that's how it works, man. Influencers who won can't be blamed. Doubt they knew the distribution. I don't know. Yeah, probably. This is where I start having trouble. I don't know that he's wrong, but I have trouble. If Saigar is considered part of the team, I have trouble with that. Some of the people on this app are seriously dumb. I see all these posts framing it like these people got lucky. If the average retail investor doesn't have fair access to the information or to earn their way into the whitelist, then it's not getting lucky. It's called pump and dump. Okay, so Leo, very much in the camp that this is like, this is kind of fucked up. They all are fucked up. And then we saw with tokens, let me think, like Nero. I'm trying to think of some, Pepe. Pepe's a great example that Bubble Maps once put out there, how insider controlled it was at the start. And now Pepe's gotten up to what, 12 billion market cap, let's say 10 billion market cap. Does it matter how insider and controlled it is at all? It does matter if you have a shitty team, right? If the shitty team doesn't know how to control that supply and control how people are selling it, then it matters a lot. But if they're experienced and they know how to hold these and they know the value you can accrue if you actually are smart with those holdings, then it's not just okay, it's actually incredibly bullish for a coin. Yeah, I think there we go. That's the point here too. That's it. just make sure you understand nothing new, nothing extra shitty's going on here. This is exactly the same old thing that we see over and over. Every meme coin launch. I would tell you probably every NFT project launch. They're all like this. It's just the most transparent one we've seen, just full on in your face. We're going to eat. You guys get table scraps. Every fucking drop in this space is us getting table scraps. It's why when we trade how we're trading, we're not playing the same game as these guys. These guys have an infinite cheat code. These guys get basically automatic wins. This is how you make money. Like, everything on X is fake. Everything. The influencers trying to show you shit, talking about their wins, it's all fake. Either the scenario never happened or they're not telling you about some other, I guess, positions they have in these coins, right? It's all fake. Again, damn near 100% of it. It's great for engagement, though, man. A guy like Businessman eating this shit up. See if he's dropped an alt account here. Who's buying? I would probably be buying this at 200 mil. In fact, you know what? I have some SOL. I sold some coins yesterday, some of my nothing coins. Right? The Shlome's one, I want to stay in that. I love it, but I need it. I need to be liquid. I need to be playing them. I might go into this today. Definitely want to see if I can feel out where it bottoms, but I'll tell you, with this kind of FUD, I don't think it gets much lower than this. That said, a lot of guys hold a lot of tokens. They dump, look at it, down to 167 mil. I like it. Remember, guys, AI16Z went from 130 mil down to like 30 mil. Drastic pullback. It then went from like 500-600 mil down to like 200 mil. These DAOs, for whatever reason, I think they do that. If this falls to like 50 mil, dude, I'm in. And I'm not selling. I'm going to tuck that away. I'm going to be very disciplined and not sell. I fucking love this FUD. Again, this is mostly what you see on X here. These guys distributed to themselves. Yeah. Their friends, their family. Yep. Anybody who benefits their narrative, who's honestly, I mean this, adding to the AI space. It was guys who tweet about this stuff. They were just rewarded. I think it's incredible. That's why Thread Guy's on there. Thread Guy does spaces or streams almost every day highlighting AI builders. He's not on there for no reason. That's why Sammy's on there. Sammy writes daily reports on AI agents. He's building. He's adding to the space. He's not a developer, but he's adding to AI. Oh, okay. Hey, maybe you didn't just put 0.5 or 5. You could put any degree here. Okay. Kind of good to know. And here's guys, they're showing you here, guys who've deleted their accounts, right? Brand new account. Guy, this is shady. And again, it happens on everything, but that's shady. That's an alt account. It was just made for doing this shit. They deleted their account. Someone's going to have a field day, by the way. Zach XBT Zach XBT, we'll stick with him. Going to have a field day looking on chain. And if there's any shenanigans here, yeah, better believe he's going to blow that wide open. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait. Dude, this is one of the spiciest stories of the year, man. Already. ICO Beast got a distribution here. I don't know how I feel about him. Not that it matters. I think I'm okay with him. Sometimes you feel like personality comes across over X. And I can tell you this. I don't think I like him personality-wise. But I think his game is fine, right? He's an active trader. He tweets about what he tweets. I think what he tweets is often useful, and he does give people early stuff. He does. Now, at the same time, he feels like one of those guys who also has got a behind-the-scenes bag, and he's probably dumping. He feels like one of those guys. He's not the worst. He's not the best. I don't mind one bit seeing him involved here. That guy adds to the space, too, by sharing his insights and giving alpha. This guy is cheerleader, though. Man, guys, some of these guys are making like that stupid life-changing money right now. We knew that was coming this cycle. It's kind of starting. Your best opportunity for making that life-changing money, look, you can get lucky trading. And no, look, I'm not saying you're not good at trading. You're fine at trading. But if you want to make that stupid money, just remember what I said. These guys are not playing the same game as you. They're not playing the same game as me. They're playing a different game. And your best opportunity to get in that side of the game is tweeting. going that influencer, right? Getting on that path, tweeting, getting in their cabal is your best opportunity for that money. ICO Beast did that. And if this is what this cycle looks like, if DAOs becomes a thing, I think it's going to become a thing. If DAOs is a thing, you need to have a lot of good friends here that want to bring you into their DAO. And it doesn't take a lot of money. You saw that 0.5 SOL. You got 0.5 SOL, you probably changed your year at least. Wild. Yeah, man. Let's dive into that dashboard, see who got what. We can see exactly who dumped. Look, like Frank DeGod's got that. It is literally the rich getting richer. It is. See if we see any of their names here that we know. I don't know most of these guys. Sammy, I know. I don't know any of these other people. Shaw. Saigar. Yeah, I don't know. There's Bankless VC. If that's really them. Yeah. It's a salty dude. I'll say this too. I don't think Businessman is really that salty. I think he believes what he's saying, but he is definitely engagement farming. Yeah, Chad, exactly. Yeah, it's exactly that. Man, it would be nice, Grivier. I also still always think anybody eating works its way into the space. If there's people making a fortune somewhere, they go and they buy more. They put a chunk of that back in the market. They do. So, like we talk about with airdrops and stuff, if you don't get it, man, just know it is actually a little bit of a stimmy for you too. Part of it works its way back in the market. At least that's what I tell myself, because I'm not getting any either, Hang on, I need music. Dude, let me see if Henry's around. I would love to get Henry on to chat. All right. I think we got our tunes. Hang on. Yep, that'll work. All right, cool. All right, tell me if volume's okay. I've done this sometimes and, you can't hear me. Or, if music's too loud. Let me know if that's all right. Okay, hang on. Oh, cool shit. Dude, Gravier, awesome. Cool shit. I didn't see Shaw's statement at all. Yeah, let's peek at that. I'm pretty curious. Hang on. Let's peek at that. This audio shit. Hang on. Maybe I'm not going to do this. Okay, hang on. Where's fucking Shaw? We got to do the dashboard too, because it's pretty fucking revealing. Oh, is that it right there? Dude, you know what I was hoping, guys? There's going to be an announcement about... Actually, this is an opportunity. There's going to be an announcement for Naval holders related to a DAO. And I was secretly hoping it was this. It was like, hey, by the way, Naval holders, whale holders, you get to buy into this DAO. And I was like, oh, fuck, let it be this. And, of course, it wasn't. But there is a DAO coming, and I think it's related to the metaverse agents that Naval is part of this launch pad for those agents. That is spicy. I think DAOs are a thing. You think the market's gonna go up beginning of Feb? Mostly that, Nunya. I think the end of January is going to cook. It has historically. So I think the end of January into February cook. like local all-time high, pull back, March, April. I was fortunate enough to be invited to the AICC pre-sale after joining as an advisor. Core team has been helpful addressing the drama. Here's what I did with the funds. Donated 50% to the AI16Z DAO. Airdrop 10% to Eliza devs. Airdrop 10% to top DAO community contributors. Swap 10% into a DAOs.fun pool party. Crazy seeing 5 Sol turn to 2 mil. Yep. First time there's been so much success with a DAO. AI16Z? What? Oh, fair enough. When AI16Z launched, there was no party. Oh, no party round, sorry. In the future, I'd like to see DAO's Fund do some kind of vesting or lockup. Yeah. Yep, that's a pretty damn good idea. Yeah, this is very VC, by the way. My only issue with VCs generally is they have access to something that everybody else doesn't, and I think this is the same for influencers or KOLs. Folks who get in early shouldn't be allowed to just dump on everyone's heads. Yeah, that is a great point. That's a great point. There you go, Robert. That's crazy, huh? Hey, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't a perfect launch. I still think it's great. I still think, guys, this is a really spicy opportunity. I'm going to show you again. We saw the list of people, but it's like, it's an attachment, like connections to Coinbase, Google are the big ones. I tell you, I got some FUD about virtuals, by the way. They're fine, kind of top dog now, right? I'm not so bullish on virtuals. You've heard I haven't been, right? But I'm not so bullish on virtuals. Last word on AICC from Businessman. We ain't done. I think it's great that dudes with whitelist are dumping for 250K. These guys got whitelist. Knew it would do well given the hype. However, they had no idea the level of scam they got roped into. Probably. Dump on the idiots, move on. However, if you're shilling it and dumping at the same time, that's scummy. Yeah, dude. Here's what we got to find out. Is this DAO going to be closer to... Where's DAO's Fun? Is this DAO going to be closer to everything else, right? The rest of the pack, your top DAO is 24 mil. Which one is Aiccelerate going to move towards? Is it going to do what the other DAOs are doing, or does it operate like AI16Z? This is why we got to figure out what they're building, like the purpose of the DAO, what exactly they're going to be. Yeah, what's their goal here? And so maybe it's probably smart to not buy in yet till we know that. I think that's fair, right? Maybe we see this. Actually, I'm not going to be shocked if we see this 60 mil or so. I'm not going to be shocked, but I tell you what, around there, I'm looking pretty damn hard at it. Pretty damn hard, but I don't know. It's a gut thing. Something tells me it's closer to AI16Z. Okay, let's find that dashboard. It's cool somebody built this, by the way. So again, we're looking at who got a distribution, who got tokens, and then what do they still have? Let's get this zoomed in. Okay. The DAO, 399 mil tokens. Have not sold any. I don't know this guy. CryptoPunk, let me double check, but Punk 2721. Oh. I've been seeing this guy more and more. I was not familiar with him until recently, but Marcus, I do need to check some of these guys. Roparito, isn't that an agent? Oh shit, hang on. Deployed that God account. Interesting. Interesting. All right. This one ain't gonna work for me. Who else? Thread guy. Okay. By the way, this column here, this is their initial distribution. Here's their current positions. Shiny dumped all his tokens. So from 9 mil to 0. I don't know what 9 mil equals. I'm assuming, oh, that's the 5 Sol buy-in. Okay, so this guy made about $2 million. Here we go. This guy Oh, Coinbase employee made $2 million. Okay, hey, does that mean when we look at Aiccelerate, do we cross Coinbase off that list? Do we cross Coinbase off that list? Here, I'll jump to virtuals real quick. All right, virtuals. I don't think their agents are good, and I haven't thought their agents are good. And then I saw a tweet yesterday that summed up why. It kind of like reinforced what I thought. So my thought is, first off, what are they, 4 billion market cap? I'm instantly thinking, okay, it makes sense because hot narrative, it's the narrative, the meta this cycle. And they had no competition, really. There was like Waifu. There's a couple other launch pads now, right? But for the most part, it's kind of virtuals or bust, for the most part. But that's going to change, and that is changing right now. We're starting to see launch pads spring up on all kinds of chains. So I'm instantly thinking competition. But I can't shake this feeling that the agents aren't that good. And I really got that feel when I launched my own agent, right? The one I launched on Waifu. I didn't do it on virtuals, but I launched it on Waifu. And I had all these ideas for what I was going to do with it, right? I was training and still am training it on my newsletter. But I quickly started realizing that you can't really train them to do much. You can't. And it was easy for us to kind of think the sky's the limit with it when it first came out because we saw some examples. We saw like AIXPT. But I don't know if you guys know this. AIXPT was not launched on virtuals, nor was Luna, right? These are custom agents that were built off of the platform that I think migrate partially to virtuals, but they're not a virtuals launched agent. It's almost like they got signed to a licensing deal. Like AIXPT is very one-off, very custom. You can't make an AIXPT on virtuals. And I didn't realize that early on, right? I thought I could actually make an agent, and if I put the work in, I can make it excellent. You can't. You, like, legitimately, guys, all these agents from Launchpads are glorified, like everyone's saying, wrappers or wrapped LLMs. That's what they are. So we got to be really clear about that. And so I think virtuals is going to get a lot of competition. There's going to be Launchpads that actually build better agents. And I just have never really liked their site. I find their site really hard to use, really buggy. And so, again, you guys have heard me probably for the past month say, look, they're hot, but I'm not so sure I would be buying in around here. I still think great chance it goes up a lot, but also if that thing comes crashing down, won't shock me. Dr. DeFi, though, this is the tweet I saw yesterday, and man, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of it. Virtuals is broken. Not a single agent could break through. Yep. AIXPT, using its own proprietary framework, and use virtuals for bootstrapping liquidity. Yes, guys. It's not a virtuals agent, really. It's not. You cannot make an AIXPT on virtuals. Luna, again, is the same thing. Okay, that said, and I got to insert this here. They're taking, like, the Luna tech, and they're baking that into virtuals as, like, a module. You're going to be able to make a 3D avatar. So it's that partnership with Luna. And is it Story Protocol that's behind Luna? Or no, it's they also rented Luna. I can't remember the team that made Luna. I think it's the team with the AVA token. Hollow World, I think, something like that. Anyway, that tech is coming to virtual. Now, maybe like the brains or some core component behind the scenes of AIXPT also coming to virtuals. But that said, right now, it's not that hot. It's not. Social integration doesn't work. Agents on X are either very erratic to reply tweet or don't tweet at all. Yep. There's a lot of downtime with these things. That I see a lot with my Waifu agent. These launchpads are buggy as shit, man. They discontinued agent training module. So no matter what you're building, you're stuck with a generic LLM wrapper. That's it, guys. That's literally it. These things are very limited with what they can do, these virtuals agents. If you're wondering why a lot of these agents sound the same, they're all the same, and man, that's about all you're going to get out of these until these platforms upgrade. Now, they are upgrading. Virtuals is upgrading. I don't know. I don't know if they have the same kind of potential. Like, you look at AIXPT, and again, you think, anybody can build that now. And I don't mean anybody can do it, because that takes so much skill, but you at least look at that as, like, the potential for your agent. Nowhere close. A fraction of that is all you can get currently out of virtuals. That's it. I'm not that bullish on virtuals. Right? By the time they start getting these upgrades in, I think we're going to see other launch pads that have a different kind of agent. Just a feel in there. 6-hole GM, sir. Raul, good morning. Yeah, seeing this helped a ton. Actually, funny here, too. AI XPT replying, Virtuals protocol's overhyped. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, the one-off custom agents with their own framework, those are the ones that are going to win. They will feel different. They will work different. They have a different kind of potential. But these, yeah, $4 billion market cap. And then again, I also think, I think the market cap for agents, 100 mil up to 200 mil. Excuse me, Bill. No, Sigma, if you've heard me on virtuals, I'm bullish on this whole ecosystem. Virtual specifically is the one I've been really cautious about. What's up, Jeremy? And I have been bullish on, kind of bearish on virtuals throughout. I do think, and I'm telling you, I think it's probably going up, and it's probably going up a lot, but there's something about it. Like, I'm not buying any virtuals. I'm scared enough about it, and, like, I'm fuddy enough with it that I wouldn't buy any. I'm personally not gonna. And probably leaving money on the table, right? It's probably going to go up a lot. The whole thing, this whole speculative bubble is going to keep inflating, but I don't know about virtuals for me. There's enough downsides with it, and there's so many opportunities everywhere. I'm okay just chasing other stuff, right? Let me see who else. I just want to peek at who's, like, dumped their bags here. Jeremy, I don't know if I'm good at that, man. Like, I've got that Telegram, like, group. And when things were cooking, and I will definitely be posting there again, but when things were cooking, it's fun and easy, but I don't know if I don't know what it is. I don't know if I like any kind of responsibility there of, like, putting things out and people following. I don't know if it's probably stupid because it's no different than what I do on the show. Also, it'd be a short list. Also, it's probably not a bad idea. Just to show people what I'm interested in and watching. Maybe if I frame it like that, that's easier. Did Thread Guy buy tokens? No, okay. Well, oh, shit, maybe. Or maybe they're earning some from elsewhere. But hang on. Let's see here. So again, Shiny dumped his tokens. Thread Guy, not a single token here. Kel nothing. Sammy dumped his tokens. Holy shit. Now, I wonder, too, if it's like if they transfer their tokens to a different wallet. That could be, but it looks like Sammy dumped his tokens, which is fine. Let's see if he tweeted about that. No tweets, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think anything. All right, well, Sammy's now, I think he already was a millionaire, but if not, Sammy's, I think, almost officially a millionaire now. Couldn't happen to a better guy, too. Guy works his ass off. Really, really great dude. Once upon a time, I think I've told you at some point, but once upon a time, it was earlier last year, Sammy and I were chatting about doing a weekend market show. That would have been cool. We were talking about me, him, Tyler, which would have been fucking cool. There's so many cool ideas that, like, a lot of these guys behind the scenes, they talk and they plan, and people really do like collabing. There's a lot more of that going on than people might realize. One day I'll fill you guys in with some names that were at one point wanting to come onto this SlamX channel, right? And do some content together. It's fun stuff, man. I wish some of that materialized. Still could. More money, you like that token. I can never tell if something's a bot, too, or if he's just shilling the coin and I like the coin, so pretty cool. Not bullish on frogs. Angels have a chance. Fuck yeah. Dude, agree. Yeah, English, that's a great point. If Miladies get hot. To me, there's no chance they don't, right? I still think Milady is this cycle, 20 ETH. I really do. I think 20 ETH, because I got these stupid predictions, right? So, if the stupid part of the cycle comes Miladies to 20, makes sense, and that's bullish for based angels. I would like a big old bag of those. That's for Eric, right? They move opposite like Bored Apes. It's funny. Bored Apes are up 5%. Miladies are down 5%. Miladies are up 5%. Bored Apes are down 5%. It's always that. It's weird. Okay, so Sammy dumped. Who else dumped? Somebody dumping a few coins. Yeah, some of these guys dumping some. Dabbit dumping most of his coins. 71%. Shaw. Okay, here's Shaw. So we already saw what Shaw did, right? Gave some to the DAO, gave some to contributors. Saigar not touching it. Again, I want to say this again. Saigar being in and being on their development team is the single, I think, biggest factor for me. Why I still am looking at that and considering where to get in. And I would like to have a position here. But it's because of Saigar. That said, it's worth remembering these guys didn't put a lot in. You know what I mean? If you're saying like money where your mouth is and kind of, vouching for a thing, it's not like they put a lot into this. $900. You know what I mean? So you got to consider that too. I don't know who this dude is, but dumped his tokens. Yeah, this is an alt account. Well, maybe not, but probably. That's probably an alt account. This guy doesn't tweet or deleted his tweets. That's literally a... Yeah. This is a farming account. Probably with... Yeah, somebody's alt. That's where things start feeling a little kind of, kind of weird. 2.6 Crypto Capital dump tokens. I'm watching for how many of these guys Neuro follows. I don't know why, but it just stood out to me on the last two. Maybe it's a Neuro alt. That looks like an alt that's probably deleted. Yep. So an alt that was deleted. You know what? Again, that's the shady part of this that probably doesn't feel as good. Chris Latoris. Okay, so Dev or something in that ecosystem dumped their tokens. Golden Eel. Base Capital looks like they deleted their account. Let's peek at these two. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's not an alt. It doesn't look like. Interesting. Brand new account. So definitely somebody's alt just for doing this, right? This is where it gets a little shady. I'm going to mention a name, but I'm not like pointing at him. I'm just using an example. You know what I mean? Like these could be Shaw alts. Could be. Like people have said some not so good stuff about him. Not meaning to pick on him. I just needed a name as an example. There could be it could be Saigar. This could be a Saigar alt. These guys could be playing dumb and they just loaded up these alts, man. It's pretty damn likely that's happening here. Misfit Capital, another one that looks like they dumped. Who is this? Coinbase. Former Coinbase. Okay. Dumped their tokens. Yep. So account gone. Those are the ones that actually feel dirty. If you're dumping your tokens and deleting your account, it's like that's when it feels like you're trying to hide something. Oh. Interesting. Is this guy related to Schlom's? Or is he just borrowing his little like tagline? Like promoting the nothing coin? Yeah, that one's interesting. All right, who else? I'm not going to go through all of it unless we're probably near the end. It was a small number of people that ended up getting this. Loopify guy. I don't like that guy at all. I don't like that dude. He dumped. Redbeard got and done. Here, now we're getting to the typical cabal guys. That's full on fucking cabal. Okay, dumped. I don't know what it is about this dude. This guy is pretty grifty. Also, he's building something. Treeverse looks fucking cool. But man, from last cycle, I never liked that dude. Again, we're looking at just guys who dumped like 100%. Okay, see, Echo Protocol. I want to see if some of these guys were listed on the builders, right? Because if so, I wonder if it's like all of a sudden, they're not part of this. Okay, Echo's not there. Oh my God, Eli got in. I like Eli. He dumped 60% of his tokens. So he probably played it the best. Dumped 60%, hold the moon bag, right? Probably smart. This guy Eli made what? 140,000? 125 grand. Smart. Crazy, man. Why? I hope we get some opportunities here, man. Those are crazy opportunities, man. I would say again, too, get active and start tweeting. Get yourself in those positions. That's how you do it. If you have to, fucking lie. Do you notice, and I'm sure you do, the guys who keep getting these opportunities are the guys who are pretty wealthy already? Dude, lie. Make up stories about your incredible trades and how rich you are. I'm not even kidding. You should do it. Because it works. Like, people here follow guys who've made a lot of money. Because you think if you swim with a shark, you're going to get to eat around him, right? And it's why they get the followers they have. So do it. A lot of them are lying. See, Crypto Leon did get that distribution. He didn't sell. I like it. I like that kid. ICOB sold. Oh, Neuro did get. I'm telling you, I have a feeling one of those alts was a Neuro alt. Got a feeling it's a Neuro alt. Just to spite. Oh, Tyler got 2. Wow. All right, now I'm getting jealous. Wow. Yeah, now we're starting to see some familiar names. These guys got 6-figure free money. I'm not even kidding. I'm legit getting jealous now. And also, yeah, again, my gut tells me one of those was a Neuro alt. I should move on. I'm actually getting jealous. Yeah, fair. Also a good point. We're funny with our terms here, but you're very right. Dump, bad term. Everybody dumps. It's literally just selling. I like that English. It's a good point. It'd be nice if we had just across the space like a good reset on our terminology, because we make you know what it is? We got to make everything sound extreme. That's it. Like we love playing shit up. So dumping sounds way worse than selling. I see you, Neuro. I know you got an alt there, maybe 2. I know. I mean, honestly, very honestly, and I mean it, like, GG's to these guys. BizDev guy on Magic Eden 8. GG's to them, man. And you and we should do it. We should get very vocal, and it's, guys, believe me, it's work, too. It's not just fire off some tweets. It's literally make it, like, make it a job of yours. Make it a job. Like, work your ass off and tweet and get good at it. And I can tell you, it's rewarding. You'll have projects reaching out that want to pay you to collab, for you to tweet about them. And then you'll find yourself in opportunities like this. But, man, okay, very early in the cycle still, I still believe that. I still think NFT side, we have a year. That window is only going to be closing. It's not, right? It's only going to be closing. And to tweet, you're not going to be good at the start. You better get on it now, right? And send shitty tweets that are no good, that nobody gives a shit about, but keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. It will work. Guys, it will. It's one of those things, there's no chance that it will work. It will definitely work if you do that. Every day, tweeting all day long, it will work, and then you have a good chance to get these kind of opportunities. You do. Christian, let me see if I can find... Oh, well, hang on. I got it here. Please, though, go verify it, right? Just, can you go on their Twitter and just, like, cross-reference it? I'd feel better if you did that. Pretty fucking sure this is the one. 156 mil. Saigar's name, you know what? On top of Saigar, having Sammy that has been in it, he will talk about this. Having Tyler, who is in it still currently, he will talk about this. We've got Cabal guys, or I should say at least, like, the influential guys. right? There's a good side of the cabal too, and I like Tyler is my person there. Tyler's going to talk about this. This will get it in front of that right audience of people who have a lot of money, and they tap into news from Tyler. Yeah, man, I like this. Man, I like this. Oh, damn. You know what? I like English's point here, too. I mean, the game here, this is a good reset, too, guys. We're not trading utility. We're not trading, I don't know. What we are trading with these tokens is we're trading attention. We learned to monetize. I think people underestimate how awesome this is. We figured out a way, we as in people in crypto who are building, figured out a way to tokenize attention. We know attention is valuable. It's why advertisement agencies, anything in the world of advertisement, there's so much money around it. Attention is so fucking valuable. And Bitcoin truly was the first meme coin. We could say it started then. Starting with Bitcoin, we birthed a way to monetize attention. It's that simple. And so when English is saying that's the only utility, it's the only use for a token is, buying, selling, it's true. Because attention, we're buying and selling attention. That is what we're doing here in the market. And man, why would you be here if you're not going to sell when you know attention is going to fade? Or it has enough attention that the attention's worth something to you and you are here to profit off of? What are you going to do holding attention? I don't know. Actually, that's funny enough, too. It's like an interesting conversation. If you hold a big old bag of attention, people will pay attention to you, too. Right? Like, there's just something really interesting about thinking about crypto that way. Tokenizing, monetizing attention. And what can you do with it? Did you get banned, Mike, or are you thinking of those alt accounts? Yeah, that's fair, but I don't think it matters. People just love to gamble. And also, there's that whole fucking conversation that we're retail. Yeah, it's fair, Whirly Girl. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big old conversation. Mike, you got banned. God damn it. All right, let me clear this out. I think I don't know. It is what it is. Good GG's to anybody who got token, who sold token, who's holding token. I think I'm already moved on, and all I care about is what are they building? What are these guys working on? What's the purpose of the DAO? And I'm sure, guys, I'm pretty fucking sure there's a real purpose to it. That DAO funds are going to be used to build some pretty cool shit. Investment and development DAO. What are they going to be developing? If these guys get looked at like AI16Z as a just gangster group of builders and funders, yeah, I don't know. A $150 million market cap might not sound so crazy. You look at it next to AI16Z, and it's not so crazy. Dude, guys, AI16Z got to 2.4 bill market cap. Man, oh man. John, good morning. Murray, good morning. Oh boy, I'm going to be thinking about this one a lot today, and watching it a lot. What if they do a fund like AI16Z and October next year? Right, they take all the tokens, they distribute it to their DAO members, right? That could happen. Also, keep in mind, there's going to be tons of new DAOs. So going back to Naval, there is some kind of other DAO coming, right, for members there. There's going to be a lot of DAOs. There will be a lot of opportunities. So that's not the last one. Looks spicy. There's a lot of other big names in this space that probably are going to do some DAOs too. Yeah, keep our eyes on that. All right, what else we got going on? I want to put a Jack Butcher thing on your guys' radar. Yeah, consider the virtuals thing too, by the way. I don't want to FUD people's bags or anything, but I still I stand by those thoughts. I'm going to keep that up because I do want to peek back at it here and there. All right. What else we got? Hang on. Man, it was a pretty fucking interesting week. All right, Jack Butcher. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll drop something here first. It feels like Quantum Cats are about to start ramping up. Kinda. You've seen, like, Udi's definitely gotten more active, right? You've seen Udi get more active tweeting. And you saw Quantum Cats, at least for a period. Actually, let's peek at Magic Eden. For a period yesterday, day before, became the #1 collection on Ordinals by market cap. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool. Under 30K, man. First time in a minute we've been under 30K. I'm not going to do the numbers. Have a feeling puppets are back on top. But again, Quantum Cats flipped puppets to be #1 by market cap. John, viewer count across, it's like impossible to know. And it's different. Any given day, it's it's so different. It's impossible, though, because on X, I'll show you this. Some guys, like, totally misrepresent their numbers. There's, like, there's a big morning show that always talks about, like, they'll see this, right? 219, and they'll say, hey, we had 219 live listeners. And that's not what that is. Like, on the video, on Spaces, the number is, like, concurrent listeners. But on video, it's, like, the number of people who clicked in it. And if somebody clicks in and leaves, that number never goes down. So I've seen some people, like, pumping their numbers, and for sure their numbers are way less. Way, way, way less. But I don't know. I think usually concurrent, I know on YouTube it's we usually get like 50-ish. On a good day, I think 60, 70, 80. That's on SlamX too. Even over here on Inside NFTs, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's so hard to fucking gauge. Gemini, what's Limbo? I can't remember. That's not the Grand Theft Auto one, is it? Do you think the AI meta stays strong throughout? Yeah, dude, I do. I really do. I can picture part of this cycle, though, where everything pulls back. Like if this plays out the way a lot of us are thinking, all-time high coming up January, February, and then we cook and then pull back, leading up till April, and then something happens April and May, and it feels pretty dead for a while. AI is going to come right down with it, too, and I think people will really question the meta then. I think people are really going to question the meta. I picture things consolidating into the best coins, probably AI16Z and GOAT and AI XBT and Zuri, right? The top dogs. And there'll be some new ones. We'll have a new top dog. ARC might be in that conversation. So I totally see it pulling back, and I think there'll be a really, really deep conversation about how real the AI stuff is or is not. And I think it comes roaring right back, though. Yeah, John, agree. Hey, okay, I can share with you guys. Content's going to get much cooler starting next week. So we've got a video editor coming on board who's going to help chop up the videos to make shorts. And I think we're adding some content too. I'm not sure exactly what I want this to look like, and we're going to do it week 1, like next week. But at the end of the week, I want to do something like a top 10 happenings of the week. It could be a market thing. It could just be a story, top conversation, but top 10 things of the week. That way people who can't tune in every day or whatever, and they just can only touch base once a week, they get an update on the week. So similar to my old Inside NFT videos, like a 5-minute bullet points with stories, something like that, but for the week. And I might actually do it during this show, have a segment on this weekend stream that goes through those points, and then we just chop it up after. But yeah. But either way, I can't fucking wait. Even for shorts and like one-off reaction stuff, the biggest thing to get my numbers up, I've always known this and I always like resist doing it, is tweeting. I just don't tweet, and I know like all the guys who got those opportunities, all the shows with the biggest numbers, they're very active on X. I think that would make the biggest difference. If I started tweeting and just became one of those dudes, numbers would be like wild. I fucking hate tweeting. I hate it so much. I don't like writing. That's wild, man. That's wild. Yeah, no, Benny, that's the hack. That is literally the hack. Barry, good morning. Dude, appreciate you guys. It's like, I do the, it's weird talking about like my own shit. There was a new guy to, on the stream yesterday who came in and found the channel, and he said something like the content's different from anybody out there. It is. I mean, I think it's like I'm shilly with certain things, right? But like it's because I believe in stuff, and so if it's different because of that, awesome. I just know when people find it, they usually like it. People usually stick around, so it's more about getting it out there for more people to see it. Yeah, Benny. It's a great point. I'm going to show a stupid clip I did once, but it was just an experiment. So like it was like this one, like doing stuff like that, which is kind of lame, but also I think it'll work if I can do that, but it's like a nice, like quick, timely thing, like something hot that was just happening, and just cut a quick update or something. So that's actually, Dawn, that's a good point too. The actual interaction, like when I chat with people about like what I want to do with the thing, I'm like, you know what? It's not like a show. It's not like Modern Market, and it's not like the Rug Radio stuff or FOMO Hour. It's not like that. It's closer to like a traditional kind of streamer like Asmongold, or you know what I mean? It's like that. And so I'm like, okay, if I'm not going to go like package produce show and doing more like just streaming, I think the streams just need to be longer too. Right? I think I got to pick one or the other and do it. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of ideas or thoughts about like what to do. I just know for sure we got to get the shorts going. And even like 1, 2, 3 minute long, like just shorter takes, right? But like a one-off video, I think those will work. John, dude, no, if you're an AI16Z, I think that's the one I'm probably most bullish on, man. Oh, see, okay, I'll check Tweet Hunter. I wasn't familiar, but I've uploaded to AI applications, and it's so. If I had the time, I would be able to do that, but there's so much manual work. It's about the same amount of time as if you were just chopping stuff up manually. Like I've done that, and like my older shorts were all through all AI things. So I used AI for all these things, but to like have it transcribed and whatnot, yeah. To make it in Twitter post, that's a good idea. But I've just found that they're as much work as just doing it manually. But AI16Z legit. Dude, thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, that it is a block. I know it is. Like I did learn over the past few years, it doesn't matter. It's a discipline thing. Doesn't matter what you feel about it. Do the thing that needs to be done, and if it's the right thing, right? It is definitely that thing. It's like, it doesn't matter if it feels bad writing. Just do it because you know it works. It does work. I know it works. Yeah, dude, I like that. I like the Art Bell thing. I would love to get it in that zone. That's the thing I didn't know existed, that I could feed it to AI and have it transcribe and make a thread. What was that again from John? Tweet Hunter? What was that called? Whatever that is sounded pretty interesting. That I want to hear. That I want to check out. That, and so Jeremy, that also, this is where I'm like, okay, if this were like all these other shows, Modern Market, 3 guys. They all do research, right? That's 3 or 4 man show. Also with an editor. So they've got the editor, they got 3 or 4 researchers. They're all doing content and bringing it to the show, and they all tweet. And then FOMO Hour, same thing. Tyler, Mando, what's his name? Farouk. They're tweeting, but they're also building. They also, right? There's a lot of people bringing stuff to the table, and they have an editor. And this is truly a one-man show, so having our editor that's going to come help, it's going to make a big, big difference. But I was thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? It's got to be a bigger thing if it's going to go to where it needs to go. Otherwise, lean into the streamer kind of method, like, again, like Asmongold. Just go on and stream. Now, he chops shit up, too. I appreciate you, John. Dude, yeah, that is what we do here. I mean, I try as much as possible to reply to everything. Like, we're very much in this shit together, right? We definitely learned last cycle that if you're solo, you are not going to make it. Me, you, right? It's why we found a group, and it's why we share our alpha. It's why we answer each other's questions. I don't know everything. Nobody here knows everything. And, man, we will absolutely crush if we actually talk and share what we actually do know. We all have our specialties. But man, yeah, you definitely will get that here. Oh, interesting, Chad. Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. I'm leaning more into AI for like my video stuff, thumbnails, but I do want to lean into it. You know what? This is funny. I want to lean into it more for tweets, composing tweets, whatever. Again, I write a lot. I write a weekly newsletter. I haven't missed a newsletter in almost 4 years, right? So I can definitely get in that zone and write. I just really dislike it. That said, there's something funny about when I ask AI for some instructions or a plan or whatever. When it tells me, if somebody tells me to do something, I do it. It's something about it. And there's other things. If I hold myself accountable, I do it. But for some reason, tweeting. So I wonder if I have AI tell me topic and I use it to like massage a message. I wonder if I would be more likely to do it if AI is telling me. Be funny. Jay Wise, good morning. Open agent. I don't think I've heard of that one. You already 10x or you see a 10x there? Boom. E-Rock. Yeah. I like that too. Yep. Yeah, I mean, hey, mint season, we're making our money from whitelists. We're not really, I mean, sure, we do some secondary, but, you know, playing whitelists and flipping those is where we really eat. Except for the other guys who are playing that different game. And man, again, they really do that different game. It seems so far this run is 500% up for a day, then 300% down for 6. Yeah. So, dude, I don't know. If I think back to last cycle, I remember a lot of that too, though. I just remember the alerts on my phone. I remember those alerts, and it was always these, like, you know, broader market, like crypto, Bitcoin price. It was always like up 10%, down 10%, up 5, down 10, up 5 again. Like, it was like every few days, it was pretty extreme. Nice. That's something, okay. So, Mice, that's something I've been thinking about too, because I do have plans to grow. I would love it. But I was chatting with, I was chatting with somebody yesterday, and I said, look, we're going to crack the code for like how to do content creating, but make it rewarding for the community. Cause it's such like a cliche thing to say, like in this space it is, right? But I'm like, there's a way to do it. Like I was even okay. So it's my video editor, and we're trying to do like where I picture the Slam X show where it's a little more formatted, right? I've got like 20 topics to get to, and so he's like, hey, if when you're doing the show, if you could jot down timestamps of when you move on to the next topic. And I'm like, I've actually tried to do it, and when you're live, it's really fucking hard to like stop and write down a time or like click something that locks in a time. I'm like, I will probably ask somebody from the community to do it, and anybody can volunteer whenever. And if you do that, then I give you a whitelist for the next whitelist we have, or put you in a pool for a raffle, something like that. And I'm like, there's a way to do this for the community where the community is involved and the community actually wins, as opposed to, I don't know, some of these other ideas out there for content. I don't know if they work, but there's something out there, and I think we're going to crack some kind of code with it. And the point there is ultimately like, I will always find a way, somehow, some way that there's something like very exclusive or a way that we still have what we have now. Because that should never go. You guys have been here, a lot of you from like the very beginning, and even right now is the very beginning. But some of you guys were right here, like when I started and nobody watched the stream, and it was for me it was just practice. But like slowly, like some of you guys started showing up and didn't leave, and it just kept growing. It was pretty cool. It's like pretty cool to see that from like this side, like how it happens. But I do want to turn this into something. And I also, like I was saying here about tweeting and the door's only going to close throughout the year. I know that's the same about content too. It's crazy slow in the bear. So I'm not going to waste this opportunity in a bull market when things are cooking to get this thing out there, to find sponsors, right? To find a way to make this like a what is it? Like something that can support itself somehow, some way, right? There's going to be a way. You know what, Cosmos? So this is a benefit from doing content. There are new people coming in. There definitely are, man. Cosmos, dude, I've gotten so many messages in the past like 2 weeks, like people DMing, brand new to crypto, brand fucking new. It's not, they weren't here last cycle and they're just coming back. These are like brand new people. And I always feel it in content first because they don't know crypto Twitter exists, right? They don't know that our home is actually on X and in Telegram now. They're finding crypto through YouTube. And then they're asking where to go. But dude, it's like almost every day I hear from somebody who's like brand new to crypto. It's so cool. So people are definitely coming in. Something else will happen that like people flood in here. And then I think back to 2021. And it was like the summer, right? It was like, I remember this too. It was either June or July 2021 when Mike Tyson, there's a lot that happened, but Mike Tyson rocking a Cool Cats PFP was something that changed things. Because like all of a sudden it was a rush of people. And that's what sent that August. August 2021 was ridiculous. Like end of July and then August. Absolutely bonkers. I kind of think something similar will happen. And it could be AI that brings them in too, because I think like some like TradFi kind of invest. Like what if, this is a like total fantasy scenario, but what if AI agents is like super fucking appealing to like more businessy guys? It's like the Murad thesis with SPX. He's like, guys, no, you don't understand. There's all these like Ivy League kind of dudes out there that want to get into crypto, or when they get into crypto, that's the kind of thing that'll resonate with them is SPX, right? Flipping the S&P 500, flipping the stock market. I wonder if AI resonates with those same kind of people too, and if that is something that brings a lot of new people in. And it doesn't take a lot, man. Like all things considered, the number of people in NFTs last year wasn't much. So I don't think it takes much to move this needle. In fact, you know what? Whenever I look here, when I look at buyers, sellers, like again, just NFTs, at the peak, we had 100,000 traders, right? It's not counting wash trades, but right? Like that's how small this space is. It does not take much to get that cooking. And then we'll also have those agents trading. So it's going to look like a lot more too. Oh, dude, I should chill that. Yeah, dude, there's been stuff cooking for over a year now. It's really cool that it's starting to get closer. Um, guys, I mean, definitely tied to the bull. I kind of drop hints, by the way, throughout. I mentioned things that God damn, I don't know what I can say and not. There's a lot more coming. There's a lot more coming, especially on the AI front. I can tell you this. Internally at CryptoSlam, we don't call ourselves an NFT company anymore. And we haven't for a minute, but I can tell you as of the past few months, internally, we are not an NFT company. Externally, that will happen as well. We call ourselves an AI data company, a Web3 AI crypto data company. It's not NFTs, and that'll become much more clear soon. The bull is tip of the iceberg. Oh, by the way, he's giving away his token, so heads up if anybody didn't know. But the Galaxy campaign for SlamNet leading up to TGE. Yeah, TGE. There's details here. This white paper on the SlamNet site is going to be updated soon. In fact, I haven't seen if it actually is updated yet. It might be. I think it's not. Yeah, I don't think. Okay, this is the original whitelist. This is going to be changing pretty drastically. AI all over it in really exciting. In the stuff that we all like in AI right now, you're going to really like that white paper. Yeah, Iraq also true. Yeah, also true. I hope NFTs kind of really cycle back at the right time when people are starting to pay attention because NFTs are fun. There's something more pure about them. Maybe, or maybe I'm naive, but yeah, AI 16Z. I'm Chad. I'm with you. I think yeah, my prediction for AI 16Z is that coin can hit 30, 40 bill, which is astronomical, but I think it can, and I see it more realistically 10 to 20 bill. It's going to be huge. I think AI 16Z is very, very special. Dude, Don, I love SPX. I love SPX. I love Murad. I think he's right on. I think he's gonna be rewarded for his conviction and kind of what he's put into the space. Murad's awesome. Yeah, man. Who knows? There's no liquidity set up for the bull yet. I don't think anybody can even speculate. We'll see. I'm still wondering. Like, I'm kind of watching to see if like somebody sets up liquidity. Somebody can do that, and then they earn the fees for it. At any moment, somebody might launch a pool. So I'm keeping an eye on that. I have no idea what price will be because I don't know. I can tell you this: it doesn't show up. This agent doesn't show on cookies.fun because it's not tradable yet, right? There's no liquidity for it. But engagement wise, he gets more engagement, when he launched, he got more engagement than AIXBT. His engagement, as far as I can see, has only gone up. I have a feeling he's one of the most engaged with agents out here. And nobody knows because, again, token's not really tradable. It is a base token, yeah. And the token's already live, right? So the token is there. There's just no liquidity for it, but it is a base token. Yep. Yep. Man, I so want to say stuff, and I just don't know what I can say, but I'll say it, but also if this becomes tradable, if somebody sets up liquidity, I might just say, and I do what you want with the token, I might say that it might be a token worth holding too. That I don't know for sure. I don't, and I mean that. I genuinely don't know, but I know that there could be other like purposes for the token. And I'll tell you what, like I will tell you if it's something that I think is cool. It's something I think would be cool. Yeah, good advice all around, guys. Awesome stuff. All right, let me get to the Jack Butcher stuff. I totally forgot. By the way, this guy and a lot of other people call him like top, market top, right? 20 new AI vapor projects a day. Yeah, majors pulling back, narrative becoming consensus. I don't agree with him there. I still don't think it is quite yet. Private sales launching at 300 mil market cap. You know what that means? He's basically saying top. I don't see it at all. At all. It's such a stupid cycle we're heading into. I don't see it. Also, if it happened, anything can happen. But all right, Jack Butcher launched something kind of cool over on Rodeo. Right, we've been talking about Rodeo. Well, Jack just realized here recently that on Rodeo you can actually upgrade the artwork. Right, you can mint something and then actually change the artwork, which is kind of weird, but also whatever. It is what it is. So Jack took his artworks that he's minted on this site. Right, I think that was what these initially were, and he updated the artwork for all of them, and he numbered them 1 to 29. Right, one has got one little dot, two's got two dots with a line connecting. Right, all the way up to 27, and it seems like in the end. Yeah, interesting. The 26th token will determine the permanent state of the first 20. He's doing one of his conceptual things here, which is really cool. It is really fucking cool. Now, here's what's interesting. You might still be able to mint the last piece. There's no big play here, but there's 2 hours left to mint this thing. 129,000 mints. Good Lord. Good Lord. But the reason people are collecting is this is now going to be, as a whole, it's going to be, in a way, preserved. Like if he ends it here. And if people want to own this series, well, first off, none of the other ones are for sale other than the newest one. But if somebody wanted to own one of each and have a complete set, which in a Jack Butcher world, you probably want to do that. Well, there was only like, what, 100 of these? 272 of number one minted. And I don't think anybody's really accepting offers here. And this is what gets interesting with Rodeo. When you make an offer, it's preset. It's preset offers. You can go 5x from floor, 10x, 100, 500, 1,000. At the most, you can bid 0.1 ETH. I don't know if anybody's going to accept that. Now, I think you can buy these on OpenSea2 or any base marketplace. I think you can buy them there and offers up those offers. I think. But if you can, this number one piece is going to have some value. And the same with number 2 and 3, right? Like, well, actually, already by number 2, it was 38,000 mints. Wow. 44,000. Wow, man. 4.1 thousand. Way lower. 3,000. Wow, there's a period where people throttled back here. Okay. Or as farmers grabbing the other ones. But you see where I'm getting at. I think some of the stuff on Rodeo is actually going to have some life to it. Maybe it's a little bit, but because Rodeo is cheap, I wouldn't write it off for that reason alone. I think we'll see Jack, of course. I think we'll see a couple special things actually happen here. Funny enough, too, I know Jared said he doesn't know the platform yet. He's not, I don't know if he loves it, but also he hasn't used it. And I definitely hear people who just don't like it, don't like the breakdown of where funds go to, right? Platform gets half of all the sales. That said, Deez had an awesome tweet yesterday. He's like, people who don't use Rodeo don't like Rodeo. People who use Rodeo like Rodeo. And I'm like, man, it's so true. Like on paper, I don't like how it works either. The breakdown of funds, right? But using it, I think it's super fucking cool. I really do. I really like it, man. Dude, it's great, isn't it? Oh, dude. Okay. So Gravity, that means we got to check that out. Look, I love this shit, man. Pop Wonder, I believe. Here's a Zancan. Here's Scorpion Dagger. Kevin Abosh. What's the Nyan Cat dude's name? Chris. Here's a Gravity piece, guys. Our own Gravity minted this one. This was featured at Beeple's election night party. Fucking cool. Fucking cool. I mean, the Zancan one, 6,000 minted. There's been offers on these. It's pretty freaking cool. It's a really cool site. I want to check OpenSea and see what the Jack Butcher is going for, though. Have I got anything cool on... I'm trying to think if I bought anything over here. This is me prepping for Doodle's airdrop. Doodle's token. I'm still wondering if the open editions get a little allocation. Remember, Anime Coin might be tomorrow. Anime Chain, Anime Coin might be tomorrow, guys. Man, cool shit. Cool shit, man. All right, so now we're going to peek at Jack. I want to see what that number one's going for. I bet you it's not nothing. .3 ETH. Dude, that is pretty fucking interesting. And is it selling? I bet it is. Yeah, 0.2. That's pretty cool, man. $600. That went from like a few pennies to $600. That is fucking cool. This is probably the first big winner over on Rodeo. It is not going to be the last, man. There's going to be some winners over there. It's really, really freaking cool. I like it. Man, I like the Kevin Abosh stuff. He's fucking great. Scorpion Dagger is one of my favorite artists. Cool seeing him minting over there. I don't remember who made this one. Oh, I do. I can't pronounce his name. It's a guy I collected on, I think, FX Hash. It's cool shit. Chad, no, it doesn't. It doesn't show your OpenSea stuff. It only shows your Rodeo collection. That'd be cool. That'd be interesting if they updated to allow you to connect your OpenSea account, right? Just so you can share it. Use this like a true social media site. So share anything. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty interesting. I love Empress Trash. She is fucking awesome. Cool, cool, cool person. Got to work with her briefly with Crypto Bat. She did one of our ancient bats. She's awesome. Like, big fan of hers. Her art's going to cook this cycle, too. Yeah, Chad, I think that'd be awesome, man. I think it'd be really cool. Like, really cool. Oh, dude, cool. Empress remixed the Nyan cat glasses. That's cool. Fuck Render does some photography over here. Oh, that's cool, too. Yeah, she's awesome, man. Quantum Variant, cool fucking guy. Trappers is minting here. I like Trappers a lot. Oh, dude, freaking cool. A lot of these names, I mean, this is going back to early Hick at Nunk, and this feels quite a bit like that. It's fucking cool, too. I'm waiting for something to, like, wow me here. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, this is all awesome, but I'm waiting for something to be like, holy shit. And I think we'll see that. Oh, look at that. Gravity. What if Xcopy mints over here? What if? Open edition that hits 5 million mints. Dude, Chad. Do you work on the space by chance? I'm only asking because people who do have that experience with him, like my brother, had that experience with OpenSea. The fucking Cyberkongs, they wouldn't collab and drop their Genkai collection. They ended up doing it with Magic Eden, and it crushed, did huge numbers. In a bear market, did huge numbers. OpenSea definitely is the way what you described they are. But I wonder if they're changing. I don't know, but I mean, man, we got that OpenSea drop coming soon. Within I would say within two months, probably feels like really reasonable, right? Oh, Rodeo address is rodeo.club. I wonder if he'll do it, man. He minted on Tezos. He minted over on Shape. You know, the only reason I could picture him not is if he thinks a big edition thing is just not good for the catalog, or if he really doesn't like that 50-50 split, right, with the seller or the artist and then Rodeo keeping 50%. Look at that. Someone making an offer on my Gravity piece. I think there's only 2 minted, right? Oh, Whirly Girl doing that. Yeah, I only got 1, so can't do it. But this is how it works, guys. Like, the offer comes in, it's 5x what you bought it. I think that's what that is. And it just fuels you to go collect more. Like, how cool is that? So I buy 1 piece, and that turns into me getting to collect 5 more. So I'm up 4 pieces, right? So if you can keep this going, I mean, feels Ponzi-ish, but also it's an attention game. It's also, again, monetizing attention. If new people stop coming in, I don't know. I don't know how it works then, but super cool. Well, Gravity's got 1. Maybe he'll sell his. Yeah, I can't let go of that one. Man, what else is going on here? Speaking of newsletter, I mentioned it before, but I got a little redesign coming to that this week too. Less words. It's too wordy. Like, I'm just like typing. I just want to have some like really good data points on it, make that easier. But yeah, somehow I'm going to take that newsletter. Even the newsletter should be turned into tweets, like a thread or something. It's not a bad idea, actually. By the way, I just caught a comment from Edge this morning. Edge thought he was looking at the wrong AICC because the top 10 holders had like 50% of the supply, and people had to chime in and be like, no, that's the right one, man. Oh, dude, wow. Oh, dude, yep. That's the OpenSea experience. They got a tiny ass team, but it's not an excuse for how much money they made Tiny team meaning you can't give support. Ain't a great excuse. Man, oh man. What's up, guys? Good to see you, man. Guys, I was just telling my brother about you yesterday. Actually, I think I mentioned you on the show. I think I mentioned you on the live stream, was talking about your hustle. Respect, man. You guys, if you don't know, Geist does an Ape Chain Spaces. He's got that fucking grind 7 days a week, and I don't know. I think the space is like 12 hours long every day. It's fucking nuts. He's got ApeCoin, like the ApeCoin account that comes up, and if you're looking to get into Ape Chain, that's where you want to go. Is Geist Space? They cover everything Ape Chain. They got the projects on. Again, they got the ApeCoin, Ape Chain guys on there. He's fucking awesome. Yeah. He's great, isn't he? And he's getting good, too. It's not to say he wasn't good, but I've been listening. He's getting good. He keeps that conversation going for that. I don't know how you do it for 12 hours, but he just keeps that conversation going the whole fucking time. He's a really, really good host. Oh, fuck. Meteora, man. Some of those guys, this is another one of those, the rich are going to get richer things, because those guys who are really, really rich already have been putting up, they've been making, they've been pooling their money, right? They've been setting up those Meteora pairs. They're going to eat. They're going to eat. Yeah, rich getting richer again for fucking sure, man. Ah, look at that. E-Rock's going to get some bull. Good shit, man. Yeah, wow, Meteora will cook. The LA fires. Dude, it's going to get spicy. The OpenSea, Azuki, Anime Coin, Doodles Coin, Jupiter Coin, Abstract Coin. There's a lot of stimmies coming into space. What I worry about a little bit is when we get through that, this is all like first quarter of the year stuff. When we get through with that, what else do we look forward to the rest of, not just this year, but the rest of this cycle? There's no big airdrops on the horizon after that. Well, you know what? We'll have another blast airdrop. Maybe they'll do that one right somehow, some way, and it'll be like spicy, but it's not a lot to look forward to at that point. We got Other Side Metaverse launching, the persistent Metaverse launching in June. That's, like a bullet point, something to look forward to, but something that moves the needle, I don't know. Music funny with Agent Colon. I bought some, right? I saw the tweet with AIXBT tweeting about it, saying its terminal's going to be better than the AIXBT terminal. I saw that, literally bought it just based off of that, based off of some tweets. And then I did my research, and then I sold my tokens. My opinion, but I did my digging, and I checked out how it writes and how it's trained. I went in their Telegram. I think that agent is garbage. I don't think it's good. I saw it. I checked out the Crypto Banter show and heard it talking. It's not very good. I don't feel good about having my money parked in it. That said, maybe they're really upgrading it behind the scenes, but it's not good. So yeah, I saw it. I can't keep. I had like $700 worth of it. I can't keep money tied up in that agent. Yeah, Christian, I hope that's how it works out. We would assume, I would at least, that more drops are coming. Mike, yeah. Yep. These guys, again, they play a different game. They got more money to work with, and they're putting their money to work too. Very, very smart traders. A lot of them. Also, on top of being smart traders, they're getting free money. a lot. The Aiccelerate. It's a lot of money for a lot of these guys. Pretty wild. Better believe, too, if I had that opportunity to get on that Aiccelerate thing, I would have, and I probably would have dumped a good chunk of it. Right? If somebody was getting me on that pre-sale. And that should be the incentive to tweet, man. Should be. I've got a leg up for that stuff, right? The fact that I've been doing content for a bit. I should have a leg up. I should do it because I think those are the opportunities that'll come. Fires in LA. It does have a pretty big impact here, guys. So we've definitely mentioned this week, but just to do it again, right? It's pretty freaking impactful. There's a lot of crypto guys in LA. Also, I need some of your guys' thoughts here. Somebody's posted a screenshot of LA, the area that that this is happening in, and they said like, how many Bitcoin do you think are lost there? How many like ledgers with seed phrases do you think are gone? It's worth considering, right? Is it enough that moves the needle? Probably not. But how many Bitcoin are potentially lost forever because of that fire? It's not nothing. It's definitely not nothing. But are we talking, a few thousand? Let me see. Let me see what number USD wise might make some sense. I mean, think of it like this: 5,000 Bitcoin. I mean, would it be crazy to think 5,000 Bitcoin could be lost in that? Would that be a crazy number? That's it's almost 500 mil. And does that impact supply? No, but it's probably a lot. Do you think a lot more than 5,000 Bitcoin? Yeah, right, 6-hole. Yeah, possibly, Jay Wise. You would hope. You would absolutely hope. Funny enough, with that, I think people would be shocked about how many people do not keep their shit properly. Even guys who you would assume do. I have a feeling. I honestly have a feeling like a big percent of them do not. But yeah. Actually, good point, Worldly Girl. We'll probably find it out to some degree. There you go. There you go. All right, I'm gonna ping Henry real quick, see if he wants to come say what's up. I think he's traveling though. I think he's driving. Board Elon Musk too, also right impacted by the fires. Did a little fundraise, kind of for his daughter, but it's more like they lost everything in the fire, and part that got him the worst, I guess, was his daughter lost her books, and that's like her favorite thing. People donated to him, which this is really cool. You could donate to him, and he was going to get use it to buy books, and he was going to use that to donate to libraries because I guess a couple libraries burnt down there too. So about 10 grand raised, going to be used to buy books and donate to the libraries. I think that's cool. The LA shit's wild. You heard the fire chief there, and she was asked like, "Did the city fail him?" Right? And she said, "Yeah, it's wild. It's fucking wild." And it's guys, it looks like it was arson, like maybe all of it. I didn't realize it was that bad, but chatting with somebody yesterday who lives out there, he's like, "Oh no, dude, that's." He's like, "I call the police multiple times a year to report somebody starting a fire. It happens everywhere, all the time. It's like people who live there know that." Like they deal with that on a regular basis. Just like it's a lot of times it's homeless people that just start fires, and it happens all the fucking time. He said multiple. He either said multiple times a year. He might have said a few times a month. It's like that common. They don't even phase people there because it's like just a part of life. I had no idea. I had no fucking idea. Oh, dude, I missed this before. This was Musty sent me this, the Maverick tweet about AICC. Left a few chats where there's too much copium, negative energy. Distro stucks. Yes, Cabal got in. No, I'm not sorry. Consistently been very happy for my friends when they do well. Looking for the same energy. Yeah, no, I agree with him, man. Kind of wrapping it up. I mean, every drop is this way. This was the most in-your-face version of it. Every drop. Every fucking launch is this. So whatever. Fucking whatever. GG's to those guys. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing people win like that. It's cool seeing that that's what this space... Whoa. Whoa. It's cool seeing this space does that. Dude. Who was in the... Hang on. Who was saying they sold too early? 6-0. Wow. Crazy. Dude. The opportunities will just not stop coming. This ain't it. Great opportunity. Missed it probably. AIOS. Whatever. 6-0 didn't miss it. He missed part of it, but he still won. These opportunities not going to stop coming, man. I got those like titanium plates, by the way, right where you punch your seed phrase in. Those are cool. Quant XBT. I don't know that one. It sounds cool. Let's peek at that. Probably gonna wrap here in a second. Oh shit. I remember this one. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Tell you what, I believe in. I'm so shilly with the bull, but I'm shilling because I think it's gonna be great. I think he's fine now. Like I think he's fine now. I think he's going to be great. So he, as of this week, now tweets TA on AI agents on virtuals, right on base. Soon, much more. Soon, much more. I think he's going to be excellent. I like all those. I like all those TA agents. I like them. Next step is getting them trading. It can't, Christian, because a lot of these launch pads let you tap into an API now, it's going to get easier and easier. I think it's all going to matter what data you have and what else you can tap it into. The bull does his own TA. He's tapped into he's tapped into Crypto Slam data and like I was saying before, it's on the back end. It's not just NFT data. It's everything on chain, and these are the chains. Now, I don't know right now if he's only tapped into the EVM blockchains or if he also has Bitcoin Solana data. I'm not positive yet. He will have all of it. I assume because it's API stuff, right? That it's everything. And so I don't know if there's any agents that have this comprehensive of data. I don't know if there is. And beyond that, like it's not just an API where you can call and like kind of search on chain. It's already like ingested and it's what's the right word? It's like categorized. It's enriched, right? It's there's another word I'm looking for. But the data is already sorted in columns, and you know what I mean? It's already, what's the fucking word? It's not enriched, but that's like the idea. Whatever. I think you get the point. I don't know, man. I think the bull behind the scenes with what data he has, I don't know if there's anything like it. I don't know with the AI XBT, I'm not sure, but I would say I think the data is probably more comprehensive than anything else. Not that I know of, Chad. Well, you know what? Cookie has their own agent that's going to be launching. So the Cookie agent will be. It's kind of why I regret selling that coin. I had to, but Cookie's got an agent coming. It's called Agent Cookie. And I bet you, I'd probably place a bet on this. I bet you they're going to make a Sammy agent. I bet you they're going to do that. Wow. Wow, mice. Dude, nothing shocks me, man. Nothing shocks me about anything. Nothing. You guys see Ronin got an agent yesterday? And if you minted your Genkai on Ronin, you got like a few $100 stimmy from that, which is cool. Which is fucking cool. Let me peek. I want to see if there was anything else. I had a couple other things bookmarked. Like I did want to chat Udi. I don't think I'm gonna probably save it for tomorrow. But Udi's ramping up the conversation about OpCat, and it feels like hang on, there was a reply that stood out to me. There we go. I don't know. I think I'm reading a little into that, but Udi's saying it's showtime. I wonder, like, there's gonna be a point where Udi's like, all right, it's go time. It is. Like, because he knows traits are coming, he knows Taproot Wizards are coming, right? There's gonna be a point where it's like, okay, now it's time that we gear up. It's go time. We're activated, and man, it's gonna be Quantum Cat season, and man, AI XPT is gonna be bull posting about our bags. Ordinals is gonna cook when that happens, man. That's what he's probably waiting for, by the way. Like, he's probably ready to rock, and it's like, okay, we rock when the market's pumping. So when Ordinal starts cooking, I expect then, and only then, to be when they start ramping up Quantum Cat stuff. I don't think that's far off. I think that's coming February, March. Can't wait, man. Can't fucking wait, dude. It's going to get fun. Couple weeks to go till we really start cooking. It's not far. Right, Trump inauguration could be the thing that sends it. We'll see. It's a big old X factor, but we'll see. Feels like it. And let me, like, one last spot check. We got to dive into Abstract still. I think Abstract is launching this coming week, by the way. I think there's some major blockchain launches this week coming up. Anime Coin or Anime Chain. I think Abstract comes this week. By the way, if that happens, that could be enough to ignite this stuff, right? Could be. Maybe Abstract is also waiting for the market to turn around. I don't know. I think they just launch when they're ready. I think it's good enough here. But I think Abstract is this week. I think there's some other stuff. I don't think I can give you a prediction because I don't know that one. XAI4M. Yeah, I don't know it. I'll make a note. I'd like to check it. There you go. Yep. Sonic Ethereum. Hang on. Phantom. I can't remember if that's a chain we tracked. Yeah, sure is. Yep. Dude, we've been tracking them for a minute. Damn, all the way back in 2021. Crazy. All right, man. I think that does it. I don't think there's... shit, I was going to say I don't think there's anything else going on. There's always shit going on. But yeah, AI Aiccelerate. Keeping my eye on that. That's it. That's the biggest thing on my radar today. 135 mil market cap. Makes a lot of sense that this falls somewhere like 60, 50. And I'm telling you, I got some soul put on the side that's just sitting there. And I think at that level, I think I'm in. Because I think we get announcements. I think we start getting an idea of what they're building. We'll definitely, like, along with that, it's probably wise to keep an eye on the, where was that? The dashboard that shows the holdings, like the guys who got that distribution. If they're out, something to consider. If they're holding, also interesting. Also, I have a feeling they're probably transferring to other wallets too. So there's a couple little moving parts here, but I'm watching. Too big a names for me to think this is a nothing burger. So keep my eye on that. E-Rock, it won't be floor. If it happens, it'll be average sale price, which I think that's just good for, somebody who's making content like me. And like, dude, the news is always using Crypto Slam for their reporting. I think that's who that's tailored for, right? People who are writing, like, kind of doing research and making content around stuff. It's perfect for them. They can reference average sale price. I think that resonates with like a normie more than floor price. They don't know what the fuck that means, but they see the average sale price. To me, that works better than floor for that audience. I think that's coming. I don't know for sure, but the case is certainly being made. I think it'll happen. So, yeah, some cool updates coming, though, pretty damn soon. Like, really, really soon. So, excited. All right, guys. Hope your day is really fucking great. Hope you're watching this, too, by the way. Keep our eyes on that. Yeah, hope the day's great, guys. Let's get some wins. Don't touch grass. Don't do it. Stay plugged in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.